Good morning, everybody. I thought I'd come on a little bit earlier this morning just to give you a chance to link up. I know some of you are having problems, so if anybody's there, you could say hello. I know I'm a bit early this morning, so I'm just going to sit here and wait for you. Okay. Like I say, I'm a bit early. I know it takes a lot of you time to come on, so just to let you know I'm here. Don't know if anybody has joined me yet. You have? Maybe you can just say hello and put a comment up so I know you're there. Would be quite nice. I can see two people are around. I don't know. If you're there and you're able to put something on chat, that's wonderful. If not, just sit and listen and we'll be starting in a little while. Like I say, I linked on early this morning just to give everybody a chance. So we'll just wait and see. Get a few more people coming to join us. It's not past yet. Hi, Bev. Bev's all the way in Dubai. How wonderful that we can sit and chat to each other like this, eh? I wish you was here so I could give you a cuddle. But we can't give anybody cuddles at the moment, can we? It's horrible. When you're a touchy-feely person like I am, and I don't mean that in a rude way, you really miss it. You miss that connection with people. But it's lovely to have you join me. I hope the kids are all right. You too, yeah. Bev's my children's godmother. We've known each other since we were, I think I was 11. So probably about 20 years, I wish. There's a few people with us. You're all fine, thanks. Oh, that's brilliant. That's good. Just be glad when we can all get back to normal. Goodness knows when it'll be, but it would be nice. Hi, George. Nice to see you've joined us. Well, there's quite a few more people coming in now, which is lovely. So with the meditation, it's quite hard. So I'm not going to start dead on time because anybody got any questions they want to ask me about something spiritual while we're waiting for a few more people to come on? I'm quite happy to try and answer it if I can. Can't promise, but hope you're going to join us all on Sunday for our divine service. Hi, Mary. Hi, Jim. Lovely to see you. I'm not sure who our medium is this week for our divine service. I don't know if anybody knows. Hi, Julie. Lovely to see you. I'm sure whoever it is, it will be a wonderful service. Right, we're saying we've got 4 people with us, but I think we've got more than that, so we'll give it a minute. I don't know, Mary, do you know who's our medium for Sunday? In our Sunday service, or Julie, you might know. We haven't been told yet. It's quite strange here. No, Mary doesn't know either. Well, it's going to be a surprise for us all then. But whoever it is, I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful service. It always is. I can't believe we're all actually getting on the internet and doing this, because I know none of us are that way inclined. I'm so lucky I've got my son-in-law that gives me help. And I know Ashley helps Jackie and Ray, but I never thought the day would come that I'd be doing this. But saying that, I never thought the day would come I'd be doing a lot of things that I'm doing at the moment. So I've surprised myself, which is quite good. But it's very strange just sitting here talking when nobody's talking back to you. Julie said she doesn't know, but Ivan and Ashley are on Spiritual Productions tonight. Oh, brilliant. So that would be a good one for you to watch. For those of you, I don't know whether you've joined into Spiritual Productions. They're getting lots of different mediums together, doing different things, covering lots and lots of different spiritual subjects, all for free. You don't have to pay for anything. They're just doing it out of the goodness of their heart, which is absolutely amazing. And their programs are so good. So if you can link onto them, I think they're quite easy to join, either on YouTube or on Facebook. That's Spiritual Productions, and they've had some really good programs on there. I've watched quite a few different ones, some with mediumship, some with astrology. I think they've had some cards, all sorts of different things. Tea leaves, I think I watched. So lots of stuff going on, which is brilliant. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just in case we get a few more coming, because there's nothing worse than when you get stuck in the middle. George says, could it be Bill Hughes? It could possibly, George. I don't know. I don't think it is, because I've looked at his. He put a list up of all the things he's doing, and I didn't see it on there. Billy's a wonderful medium. He's not been on the circuit that long, I don't think, but he's really interesting to listen to, and get some great evidence from him. So as well, if you get a chance, friend Bill and link in with him on his websites, because he does some really good programs. I think he's linking in with different churches all over. And the nice thing about this, I think, this lockdown is it's brought all the churches together. So instead of us being I, we're becoming a we. And I think that's brilliant, that we're sending out that aspect that spiritualists are all together and we're all joining together. It doesn't matter what church you're coming from. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Hi, June. Hi, Barbara. I know you're both Babsy's listening. Barbara can't get on the internet, but she does. She joins in with June, which is great, so she can hear. And I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to look at me, which is really brilliant. So you all have your eyes shut when you do the meditations, which is much better than staring at me and my double chins. So I think I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. Like I say, it's so lovely that hi Sandy, that everybody's joining in and all the churches are coming together as one and uniting, and it makes such a difference, because we're not doing it for our own churches, we're doing it for everybody, and that's what spiritualism is all about, isn't it? Living our lives and helping others, thinking of everybody else, thinking of our planet. So right, okie dokie then. So I'm going to make a start. Touch wood, if anybody joins us, they can just carry on and join in with us. I asked yesterday, because every week I say, can I have a new meditation? And for those mediums and people that run circles, you will know how hard it is to keep trying to find different meditations to take people on. And I pride myself on not using the same one very often or with the same group. I might use the same meditation with different groups, but I try very hard not to use the same meditation over and over again. So just to make it even more confusing, they gave me two meditations yesterday. So I had to decide which one to do, and I thought, well, I'm not going to know until the morning. So it looks like we might be locked down next week as well, seeing as though I've got two, one for this week and one for next week. So I'm going to go for this one because there's something in there that you can carry on doing through your week until next week, which will be great. And I hope that you take the advice from Spirit and you have a go at it. But I'm not going to tell you what it is until after we've done the meditation, and then it'll become clearer. They obviously want to get you all working, which is wonderful. So nobody's going to be lazy and sitting at home on their bum and not doing anything. So you've got no excuses. Okie doke. So let's get ourselves nice and comfortable. Let's close our eyes. We'll take a few deep breaths in and out. In and out. And as you're breathing and you're listening to your breathing, just let any thoughts that come into your mind just drift away. Any problems, any worries, any anxiety, just let it all drift away. This is our time. This is time we're going to be spent being quiet, being peaceful, linking into our own bodies, linking into the wonderful spirit world, having time for ourselves, not worrying about what's happening, not listening to anything on the TV or getting ourselves stressed. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. In and out. Relax your legs. Relax your arms. Give your head a wobble. Let any tension just drift out from your neck. Nice and relaxed, nice and peaceful, nice and calm. And I want you to visualize that beautiful white light going up through your feet, past your shins, past your knees into your thighs, up through your torso into your body, going down your arms into your hands. Visualize that white light going up through your neck into your head. Notice how energized it makes you feel, how alive it makes you feel. Feel that white light go deep into your heart. Feel the love, the peace, the tranquility that white light brings you. Just relax, know you're safe, know you're protected. Know no harm can come to you. As we begin to start our journey. And today we're going to find ourselves on a winding pathway. The pathway's made of stone. It's quite a built-up area. It doesn't look like it does now. It looks as though it's more old-fashioned times. Notice as you walk down the path, different houses, different buildings you see on either side of the pathway. You might hear people talking, going along with their usual business. You can hear people laughing, you can hear children playing. Everybody's having fun and just getting on with their lives. Notice what the buildings look like. Not like the buildings we have today. They look quite old. Just carry on walking down the path. In front of you, you see a large mansion building. It looks very old. It has large pillars either side of a great big wooden door. And there are lots of steps that go up to the door. I want you to start walking towards this building. It looks like a very big mansion, very grand. As you reach the steps, I want you to start walking up the steps. There's 6 steps. Start to walk up those 6 steps, past the pillars, until you get to the big wooden front door. I want you to notice there's a great big brass knocker on the door. Just give the knocker a knock. Let them know you're coming. And turn the handle and walk in. And as you walk in, you're in the most amazing, great big hallway. It's so large. There's parquet flooring on the floor, wooden flooring. And on the walls are so many different paintings, all different shapes, all different colours. And I want you to just have a walk around. It's like an art gallery. Some of the paintings are as big as you are, some are tiny. But take a walk around. Have a look at the frames. Are they wooden? Are some made of gold or silver? Are they ornate or are they very plain? Enjoy having a walk around and looking at the different paintings. Take notice of what they are. They might mean something to you. They might be paintings you've seen before, paintings you're drawn to. They might be paintings of a time that you're drawn to, an era that seems important to you. Just have a slow walk around. There's nobody else there. Just you. But you're safe and you're calm. And as you walk around, in the centre of a room is a very, very large wooden table. And I want you to walk over to that table. And on the table are lots of pieces of paper, all different sizes, different colours. Lots of art equipment. There are brushes, there are paints, there are oil paints, there are watercolours, there are pencils, crayons, every art material you could think of. I want you to choose a piece of paper, pull a chair up, and sit down at this big table. Now don't think too much about it, but just pick what you feel is right for you to draw with today. Are you going to paint? Are you going to draw? You want colour? You're just going to work in black and white. Whatever feels right to you. I want you to either pick up a paintbrush, pick up a pencil, and as you do, either dip your paintbrush in some paint. Notice the colour you're using. Notice what colour pencil you've picked up. Just sit with your brush on the paper or your pencil on the paper. Now just relax and let your hands start to move. Just feel your hands start to move on the paper. Let it flow, let it go. Don't try and control it. If you want to use a different colour, there's water that you can rinse your brush. Pick another colour pencil. Whatever you feel right is whatever right for you. Just go with the flow. Just let your arm move. Enjoy that feeling of not really being in control of your arm. Watch as a picture starts to develop. Watch as your painting starts to appear. What is it? Is it a person? Is it a country scene? Is it a view of the sea? Is it just an abstract of different colours? Just take notice and look at what you're painting and enjoy yourself. Just let yourself go. The feeling of freedom. Enjoy the colours. And the picture might be beginning to make sense. It might be somewhere you know. It might be a person you know. Just put your brush or your pencil down. Put that piece of paper to one side. Now I want you to take another piece of paper. And I want you to take a paintbrush, pick a colour, and I want you to just daub that paint all over the paper. Splosh it on all over the paper. Just go mad with it. Love that feeling of freedom, just being able to do what you want. And as you do that, notice a sentence is coming on the paper, just like it did when you were a child and we used to do the watercolour pictures, where we put painted water on a colouring book and the colours started to come through. Watch as the words of that sentence appear on your paper. Read them. Do they make sense? Do they give you comfort? These words are to help you at the moment of time in your life when you might need some help, might need some reassurance, just might need some comfort. Read those words. Now on the side of the desk are two pieces of ribbon. Notice what colour they are. I want you to take one piece of ribbon and I want you to roll one of your paintings, roll it up like a scroll and tie it up with a piece of ribbon. With your second piece of ribbon, notice what colour that is. And I want you to roll up your other painting and tie that up. Wonderful. Now these are for you to keep. They're for you to take, to reflect on, to remember. And I want you to now take your pieces of paper and just have a walk around the room again. Go round to the other side, the side of the room where you haven't been yet. And you notice two curtains, beautiful red velvet curtains. And next to the curtains is a pull cord. Now I want you to walk over and I want you to just hold the cord and to give it a pull. And as you do, the curtains open and inside is a picture. It could be a picture of someone you love. It could be maybe a guide. This person is important in your life. Now this person in this picture is looking over you. They're guiding you. They're looking after you. You might recognize them, you might not. Just spend a few moments with this picture. Look into their eyes. What do you see? How do they make you feel? No, you're never alone. There's always somebody by your side, looking over you, taking care of you. Now, if you look in your pocket, you find you've got your phone with you. And I want you to take a photograph of this picture. By taking that photograph, you will always have a memory of it. You will always be able to recall this picture. And if you don't know the person, one day you might find evidence of who this person is. If you do know them, you know they're with you always. And by taking that photo, it will give you a memory and something to keep. I want you to walk back. Take your paintings with you. Walk back to the large wooden door. And as you do, there's somebody standing by that door. And as you go out and begin to go out through the door, they put their hand on your head and they're giving you a blessing of protection, a blessing of peace, a blessing of love. It's time to walk back through the door and to close the door behind you. Go down the 6 steps, back onto the path. And as you go back along the path, go back through the little town with the buildings, the old-fashioned buildings. You can hear people talking. You might feel drawn to one particular building. If you are, go inside. Don't be afraid. There'll be somebody there to welcome you, to ask you to come and sit down, to join them. Go inside and feel comfortable, feel relaxed with them. Maybe an animal in the room with you. It might be an animal you remember, an animal you've lost to the spirit world. It could be your animal guide. Notice what you see as you go into this little house. Enjoy looking around. You know this person. Have a chat. Speak to them. Enjoy being with them. As you're sitting in the room in this house, in this building that you wanted to go into, feel a pair of hands on your shoulders. You can feel the heat from the hands. You can feel the heat as it goes into your body. It goes to any part of your body that needs healing, whether it be a physical part of your body or whether it be your mind where you need to get rid of anxiety and stress and worry. Just feel that heat go deep, deep into your body where it's needed the most. Know that you're being given help, you're being given healing, and you're being given love. Remember, you are never, ever alone. The feeling of heat starts to diminish a little bit now. You feel the hands just gently leave your shoulders. Notice how relaxed you feel, how calm you feel, how well you feel. Give you a few moments to talk and spend time. If there's a person in the room with you, now it's time just to get up, make our way back to where we started our journey. Say goodbye, walk back through the door, out to the pathway, and carry on walking down the pathway, through the buildings, to the place where you started your journey. Notice how heavy your feet feel on the floor. This is the end of our journey now. I want you to feel your bottom on your chair, with your bottom a little wiggle, wiggle your feet around. Know that our meditation is over. When you're ready, I want you to open your eyes and find you back inside your home, feeling refreshed, feeling energized, ready to carry on with your day. And for those of you that know how to close down, I want you to close yourselves down. And for those of you that don't, I'll go through a quick visualization with you. I want you to visualize a light bulb in the middle of your forehead, a purple light bulb. This is our third eye. I want you to turn that light bulb off. I want you to go down to your throat chakra, the blue chakra in your throat area. And I want you to turn that blue light bulb off. Visualize a green light bulb in your heart area, where your heart chakra is, and turn that green light bulb off. Down to your yellow solar plexus, where there's a yellow light bulb just above your tummy button, where you get all your gut feelings. I want you to turn that yellow light bulb off. Down to our solar plexus, which is just below our tummy button. I want you to visualize a beautiful orange light bulb and turn that light bulb off. Finally, down to your base chakra, bottom of your spine. Visualize a beautiful red, vivid red light bulb and turn that bulb off. I'm just going to go back and double check. That purple third eye, the light bulb is off in our forehead. Our blue throat chakra, the light bulb is turned off. Go down to our green heart chakra. Make sure that green light bulb's turned off. Down to our yellow solar plexus. Sorry, our yellow solar plexus chakra. Make sure that light bulb's turned off. Down to our orange sacral chakra, just below our tummy button. Turn that light bulb off. And finally, make sure that red light bulb at the base of our spine is turned off. Now visualize the roots of a tree going from your hands and your feet deep down into the earth, making you feel grounded and safe. I want you to put a cloak of protection over your head, around your shoulders, and under your feet. And finally, visualize a beautiful white protective light, completely covering you, making you safe, making you grounded. And you're ready to carry on with your day. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I know it was a little bit different to what I normally do. I did feel very strongly that Spirit would like you to carry on with this painting. So if you're able and you've got some paints or you've got something, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's paints, crayons, pencils, whatever sort of paint. In the week, when you get time, if you get time, just sit down quietly and just start to draw or start to paint and see what happens. See what pictures come. And I'd quite like to see some of them. So if you're able to, it would be lovely if you could, either email me or FaceTime me or put some pictures up on my Facebook, message me. I think most of you that watch this are able to contact me. I'd love to see some of the pictures you've done. And if you ever need any help, I mean, I know a lot of you are mediums that are listening to this anyway, but sometimes it's still nice to have confirmation from somebody else about something, which I always think is nice. It's lovely to get confirmation from somebody else, because we still sometimes think it's in our minds and we're imagining it, even though we know we're not. But if you ever want help or with any of the meditations you've done and want an explanation of what it is, I can't promise I can give you an explanation, but I can try. So you can always contact me. Let me know what you've seen. Let me know if it's interesting, because it's lovely for me, because I get no feedback from these meditations, and it's lovely to know if you've enjoyed it and if what you've received from it, and whether you've seen somebody you love, whether you've seen a guide, whether you've seen somebody you care about. And I really hope that it gives you something on a Friday morning to enjoy. I know next Friday is bank holiday, isn't it? They've chopped and changed the bank holidays this time. It's actually my son's 40th birthday as well. I will be doing a meditation in the morning if you still want to join me. And if you want to do the meditation again, I think it's still on YouTube. I think it stays on there. I don't know how long it stays on there for, whether it's there forever. So I will say goodbye. Been lovely to meet up with you, and hopefully let me know if there's anything you need help with. And I'll see you all again next week if I don't speak to you before. So God bless you all. Love you all. Bye-bye.